all illegal entry will immediately be halted, and we will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came.
Immigration is a topic that many Metro Detroiters care about. We spoke to some of them about what their fears and concerns are now that President Donald Trump is back in office.
I think we need to be very scared. The community is very frightened of what might happen. I'm scared myself.
Belda Garza says she came to the United States 60 years ago from Mexico City. The former state representative is a naturalized U.S. citizen. That category of citizenship can be deported in limited circumstances.
If you look at the list, naturalized citizens are way down at the bottom of the list. What's going to happen is what happened in the last administration. You're going to have ICE outside the schools, outside the churches, outside anywhere where Latinos congregate.
Mary Carmen Munoz, executive director of La SED, says ICE agents are visible in Southwest Detroit these days.
More than normal.
But she doesn't believe there should be any concern at this point that border agents will be knocking on people's doors.
However, you must be prepared, and people are aware, we're making people aware of their rights if someone does come knocking at your door.
La SED is putting on workshops and making immigration attorneys like Crystal Marie Medina available to answer citizens' questions.
Unfortunately, I have a lot of consults now that are driven by fear.
Medina says she doesn't know what deportation will look like under President Trump this time around, but her and everyone else we spoke with say it's important to know your rights.
If we're comparing it to his previous administration, people need to make sure to understand to not have any issues, no contact with law enforcement if they can avoid it.
And to be prepared to post bond, which they say is ever increasing. Detroit City Councilwoman Gabriela Santiago Romero of District 6 echoes the importance of gathering documentation, like 10 years of tax returns, but says the Trump administration has made it more difficult for people to do things legally.
The best thing that people can do right now is know their rights. And the simple rule of thumb here is no one can enter your property, no one can enter your home or your business unless they have a warrant that has been given by a court, signed by a judge, which is a very difficult thing to do. Unless that is a thing that they have and they show you the proof, do not open the door. Do not let anyone come into your home. You are allowed to keep the door shut.
In Detroit, Darren Cunningham, 7 News Detroit.